I have a story time for you guys, kind of like a PSA all at the same time. So we're going to talk about why my eye looks like I was punched in the face and why it's all red and purple and splotchy, and this is going to be the reason why I'm not wearing makeup. My face is taking a break from makeup for right now. So let's get right into it because I don't want this to be too long, but I feel like everybody kind of needs to hear this because it's important. So put on my makeup this weekend like I normally do, and I typically use my Pharmacy Scentsy wipes to remove my makeup. It's just what I normally have around the house. Couldn't find this. This was the last pack I had. So I had to like rummage through all my stuff, and I happened to find these makeup wipes right here. They're Equate Beauty just makeup remover cleansing towelettes. Before we go any further, yes, I know that cleansing wipes and makeup wipes are not healthy or safe for the environment. They're just easy and I'm lazy, so I do understand that. Don't hate on me for that. I know it's not the best option. I'm just sick of ruining face cloths trying to wash my face. So anyway, went to take a makeup wipe, and I have in the past had issues with other brands of makeup wipes causing blistering and stuff like that on my face. Now, I know this stuff kind of happens to me, but at the same time, this was all I had, and I was lazy, and I shouldn't have been, and I know. So I use the wipe, and I smell it, and it's very strong scent, and it starts stinging my face and kind of burning, and I didn't think anything of it. I did rinse my face to make sure like it wasn't left on there, but I was a little nervous at this point that I was gonna have some type of a reaction. Now, typically the burning happens and then it just goes away, and it happens with a lot of makeup wipes. I don't want to bash any brands, and I don't want this to be about bashing a brand. This product just didn't happen to work for me, and I did post about it on my personal Facebook page, and I had quite a few people say the same thing about these. And maybe it's an ingredient, maybe it's the way we're using them, I don't know. But I just wanted to make this video about this so that if anybody else has experienced this, they know that maybe they shouldn't continue using them. So, you really can't tell with this lighting. It honestly does not do what my eyes look like any justice. My eyes pretty much look like I have gotten beaten in the face. It's all red and purple around here. It felt almost like shriveled and dried up on Saturday, and I really just thought it was dry skin. I thought maybe it dried out my face until I woke up yesterday and had the super redness, and I was like, this isn't just dry skin. Your girl is a super dry skin girl. Anyway, this is something more. This has happened to me in the past. It hasn't blistered yet, but it hurts. Like, this isn't dry skin. This is more of like a chemical burn type of thing going on. So I have been keeping like Vaseline on it, all non-scented stuff. I had a little bit of Aquaphor that I had for my tattoo that I've kind of tried to keep on it just to keep some moisture on there. But I used these makeup wipes, they burnt, and it sucked. So I just wanted to put the PSA out there to kind of be aware as to what products you're using and what's in them. I know that like we read ingredients on the back of things and you're like, what does any of this stuff mean? I can't even pronounce the words. I feel you. I'm right there with you. But you definitely want to look for stuff that doesn't have the word fragrance in it. Now, I know you probably read the word fragrance and you're like, oh, okay, it just has a scent. And there is so much more to it than that. I have a few little jotted down notes here about it because I wasn't fully aware of how bad fragrance can be. I knew that it was something you didn't really want in your products, and I know it's really hard to find products without fragrance in it. So fragrance can have up to 2,000 different ingredients in it, and per the FDA and what is the other one? It's the IFRA, which is the International Fragrance Association. They don't have to list what is in fragrance because fragrance has a whole list of things that can be in it. So companies are legally allowed to keep fragrance ingredients secret because they're deemed like traded secrets from the FDA. which pretty much exempts them from having to list them, which I don't personally think is right. I think we should all be able to know what is in our ingredients and any of our stuff, but it is what it is. I find that I would much rather use products from the EU standards, which is European standards, versus the FDA. A lot more is banned, but that's a video for another day. But fragrance can show up in a lot of different products that you use, whether it's cosmetics, skincare, body care, hair care, candles, air fresheners, colognes, perfumes, anything like that. And the primary health concern with fragrance ingredients is that their identity is typically unknown. And that's kind of the scary part, is you really don't know what the heck you're using and what you're, ingesting or putting on your body and absorbing, which is really scary. So what is known about fragrance is it's typically troubling, it's typically not a good thing, and it's typically something you want to stay away from. So because a vast number of fragrance ingredients are out there, outcomes can be varied. Sometimes you won't have any type of problem with them. Sometimes you'll have an underlying problem you don't even know you have. Sometimes something will pop up later in your life based off of whatever was in this. We really don't know, and that's what's really troubling to me about it. So, fragrance ingredients do include carcinogens, endocrine disruptors, developmental toxins, and neurotoxins, and so many more things that are super red flag, flashing light saying, please don't use me, which is super disturbing to me. And the FDA allows it. So, I'm not going to bash the FDA either, but I don't feel like I personally trust them. That's just me. I'm not going to go too far into fragrance, but it definitely is an ingredient you want to try to stay away from. This does have fragrance. My pharmacy wipes also have fragrance, but I know that they don't bother me, and I will be looking for something different in the future. And I also did have to order these. I ordered these Saturday because, well, I knew this was happening and didn't want to deal with it. And I knew that these wipes also don't bother me. They're really soothing for me. And they have coconut and aloe and vitamin C in them. And these are from Beauty Concepts. They have all different types of makeup wipes. These are just the ones I picked. But these also do include fragrance. So once all of these are gone, I will be trying to find another option. I know a lot of people talk of micellar cleansing type of water or makeup remover. This one in particular has no fragrance in it. This is from Pharmacy. I got it and I think I've used it once. So this will definitely be something I will start using in the future. But if anybody has any other type of suggestion or anything like that about how to remove your makeup, I'd love to hear it. I also know that depending on pressure could cause this to happen, how rough you do it. I will say I don't typically scrub around my eye area because I don't want wrinkles. I'm one of those people that are terrified of getting wrinkles. So, it's just something that, I don't know, it had to have been something in them. It's happened to me before. I did nothing different than I would typically do with makeup wipes that don't bother me. But I just wanted to kind of put a PSA out there to just be careful what you're using. And if something is giving you a reaction or something, I know a lot of people are like, I don't care. I'll deal with the reaction because I like how something works. Don't do that. Just don't, because it's just not worth it. So yeah, that was my little story. I went to work this morning and my boss was like, under your eyes really red, what happened? So I figured I'd share it with all of you guys because you definitely don't want to be walking around looking like you have a shiner around your eye or anything like that. So be careful with the products that you use. I personally now would not suggest these makeup wipes to anybody. If they work for you, great. If they don't, then try to find something that does. I try to find something less harsh, which is why I have these. Again, I will be looking for something without fragrance in the future. And if anybody has anything environmentally safe that they want to suggest, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'm happy to hear any suggestions that you guys may have, but that was story time for the day. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope that I stop looking like I have a shiner on my face soon. And other than that, I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.